Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is 9th Legion, and we're in a bit of a pickle. So that's our Cyclops, 1600 meters below us. We're back on the surface, minus a prawn suit, and we've got about a kilometer swim through open water to get back home. Yeah, this is not going to be great, but we're going to try and do it anyway. We've just got to start moving because we are going to run out of food. We can make water for ourselves due to our still suit, but yep, actually we just made some more reclaimed water. Perfect. Unfortunately, what we don't have is any actual food. It's all back on the sub, which is a bit rubbish when we don't actually have the sub with us. So let's just try and get home as fast as we can. Okay, sharks. Forgot about the sharks. Let's stay away from the sharks. Okay, are we... Wait, is that the underwater islands? Are we immediately over the underwater islands? What? Hang on. I always get so lost around here. How do I get so lost? Yeah, okay, apparently we've gone straight over the underwater islands. I forget they abut the mountain region because my brain doesn't work. I've also just been really ill the last couple of days. I had a quite intense dental procedure done to me a couple of days ago, and I have subsequently come down with the worst flu-like symptoms and fever you can imagine, just from the kind of gunk that got syruped out of my system and then into my system, I guess. So yeah, I'm mostly recovered now, but yeah, it's been an interesting weekend, we'll say that much. Right, okay, that was actually a lot easier and a lot quicker. Man, I forget how fast the Sea Glide can propel you. And no, we haven't used any power on the Sea Glide. That's because we've got the electric fins equipped. The electric fins are actually pretty goddamn handy for recharging stuff on the go. And I didn't realise they're actually efficient enough to just fully recharge that. Does it actually give a stat on them? No, just got says swim charge fins. So while you're swimming with them, it will wirelessly charge your current handheld tool. In which case, that was our Sea Glide. And, yeah, it's enough to keep it fully charged, even when you're just holding along.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we're back. We're back at the base. We're back at the base. We still have our Seamoth, which is great. We're going to need that. We've still got our unwanted visitor, Bob, the sand shark, who lives here now. Because he's stuck here, and he's also a bit of a douche. I do need to eat some food, so don't mind me. Bob, 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 out of the way. Come on, Bob. Don't be a bigot. Is that Bob? What the hell was that noise? That was weird. Okay. That didn't sound like a Bob noise. How are we doing here? Ooh, the crab squid eggs hatched. Wow, this tank is actually getting pretty crowded, isn't it? I feel kind of guilty. We've got 3 jelly eels in there now? Did I really put 3 in there? Huh, okay. We've got electric eels, we've got crab squids, we got... Oh no, we haven't got crab squid. We've got, actually, what are they called? What is the official name? I've never gotten close enough. Crab snakes. Okay, there we go. I've never gotten close enough to a crab snake to actually see the name pop up, so... Yeah, this tank is getting a bit big. I might... Ugh. Oh god, did you just see what that guy did? Okay, yeah, I think I might need to make a bigger tank or something. I feel a bit guilty about that whole situation. Okay, the priority right now is we've got to be able to get back to the submarine, which is down in the lava zone. To get back to the submarine, we're going to need a new prawn suit. So, we've got to start from scratch. We've got to go back and build a brand new prawn suit. To do that, we're going to need to find the mobile vehicle bay, which I will be honest, I have not seen for a very long time. It's somewhere up near the surface, I think. Am I being attacked or no? Oh, okay, and this is something I don't think you guys saw in the last couple of episodes. I did actually refurbish our... these planters, the exterior planters, to start growing creepvine. Primarily so that we can start getting the seed clusters. Although it doesn't look like we're getting very many. We've only got a few. I wonder why that is. What's the algorithm behind that? What makes creepvine, and then what causes the creepvine to make seed clusters? Is it just age? Because I'm pretty certain I've started planting from right to left. So that's actually one of the youngest ones. Maybe they're too close together, maybe they need to be more spread out. I don't know. Dear God, Bob is really loud when we're outside. Okay, we've got to find the mobile vehicle bay. It's somewhere up here. Has it actually floated off? I mean, does it float off? The answer would apparently be yes, because... Oh, no, it's right there. Damn, that thing is hard to see. Everything else in this game has a beacon, but this, so... Alright, climb. Right, mobile vehicle bay, prawn suit. Okay, so I'm going to have to write this down, because we've got to get all this stuff back together. We're going to have to write all of this back down again. So, we need 2 aluminium oxide. We're going to need 2 plasteel ingots. That's actually pretty easy. 2 aerogel. We should be okay for aerogel. I think I've got enough for that. And 2 lubricant. Lubricant's easy. Okay. That's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, we should be okay for that, I think. Let's check what we've actually got on board the base. Let's see what we've actually got in storage right now. Aluminium oxide crystals we should be fine for. I'm not concerned about that in the slightest. Let's see. Copper, we've got plenty of copper. I did do a copper run. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we don't have any aluminium oxide. Oh shit. Oh wow, we actually... Really? Okay, that has caught me by surprise. All the crap... Oh no, there we go. I guess it's not really a metal. I'm looking in the metal storage and it's not really a metal. Okay. It's got aluminium in the name. That kind of makes me think it's a metal, but I'm not willing to put money behind that, so... Okay, we've definitely got that. The plasteel, we've actually got quite a lot of metal around. So, we probably will need to do a metal run at some point. Aerogel, right. Aerogel requires... What was aerogel made from? Gel sacks. Did I bring any gel sacks back with me? Apparently not. I've got a lot of iron crystals back here, that's good. Yeah, we got 2 gel sacks. Okay, what was the other thing it needed? It needed something else. Aluminium oxide. Okay, we definitely need to get more aluminium oxide because I don't have that much in storage. I'm going to use up a chunk of it for this. And lubricant. Right, that is actually a lot simpler than I thought. Wow, once you know how to make the prawn suit, it's actually not that hard. The problem is going to be that it doesn't have the drill arm or the grappling arm on it, which is probably what's going to actually require us to go make it. Alright, let's go take this out. You are not fully healed up, so let's do that quick, because you just know I'm going to run this thing into something or other, don't you? Okay, let's go grab some metal, and on the way back we'll grab the seed pods we need. I don't want to harvest from what we've got at the base, because there's only like 2 there. I don't know, I mean they definitely grow on the bigger ones, so maybe it is age, maybe it is time, I'm not sure. I need to figure out what's the optimal way of actually growing the seed pods, and not just the vines themselves. Okay, we're just going to head back to the shallows area to get metal. It's not actually the best place to get metal, but it is the nearest place to get metal. Which means I'm just lazy. If you hadn't guessed that already. If you've been watching this series for a while, you know, that might not come as a surprise to you, but what can I say? You're still here, so, I mean, who's the laziest there? Okay, just metal out. Okay, well, we said I was going to run into stuff. That didn't actually cause me any damage. I'm hoping there's actually quite a lot of metal around, because stuff should have respawned recently. I'm really not seeing anything. Where's the life pod? Where am I going? Life pod's over this way. Okay. Not having much luck here, are we? There's a few pieces at least I can pick up. Grab that. Grab that. Any more for any more? Yep, there we go. Good, good, good. We don't actually need that much. I just want to make sure we've actually got enough. What is that? Is that a fragment of a... Oh, that's a fragment of a data vault thingy. Oh, can I scan that? Oh, it's a mobile vehicle bay fragment. Okay, but that actually gives us titanium, so you know what? I will take that. That's what mobile vehicle bay fragments look like now. That's good to know, actually, because they've changed that since I built the mobile vehicle bay, so I wouldn't have known that otherwise. Anything scannable in those? No. Wish there was a way of actually breaking down these larger chunks, like a salvage tool, that you could actually commit time to break them down. Let's grab the titanium from these. They're pretty quick to scan, actually. I mean, for 2 titanium straight up, that's not bad.
Here.
What?
To me.
What? What? What was that? What was that? what? Here to me, and what looked like a face. What? Okay, well I'm suddenly putting 2 and 2 together and working out why the last update was called Voices of the Deep. What the hell was that? How much space have I got? Not enough. Actually, no, if I drink that I do have enough. Okay. That was unexpected, but potentially interesting and plot relevant, certainly. I think something just spoke to us. And in fact, I think something just asked us to come see it. Here to me, yeah, there's not really many ways of translating that. Okay. But where? You know, if you're going to invite someone round to your house, tell them where your house is first. That's just impolite otherwise. Again, the name of the update might help us there, Voices of the Deep. I mean, this entire game is about going deep. Which actually is, I think, one minor disagreement I've got with the game and how the design has progressed. When I first started playing this game, it was... okay, nope. When I first started playing the game, it wasn't all about just getting to the Lost River and going as deep as you possibly could. There was a lot... the game seemed a lot more spread out in the horizontal than the vertical. With the most recent updates to the game and stuff, and now they've actually got all the plot in, all the plot's firmly located just very deep in the Lost River, which is a very cool region, don't get me wrong. But it feels very confined, like there's no horizontalness left to it anymore. You're just going straight down. Not straight down, I don't mean literally straight down in the most literal sense of the word there. But it feels a bit more confined, a bit more constrained. And you don't get to explore any of the other levels, you know, there's no plot-relevant points in the top levels of the Grand Reef, in the Kush Zone, in the Mushroom Caverns. There's... don't know, it feels like it could be a bit more spread out and not all just straight down in the Lost River. But maybe that's just me. It just didn't feel like that when I started playing the game. And if you'd asked me back when I first began playing the game... ooh, Christ. I would have said I could drive better, for a start. Ooh, what? Oh, there you are. Okay. I could hear you making all the noise, but I couldn't see where you were. Chill out, dude. Yeah, just when I started playing the game, it didn't feel like that was the way it was going to go. It felt like going... there was going to be as much reward for going out into the world as there was going to be going down into the world. And that hasn't quite paid off, I guess. Right, we do need a bunch of lubricant, so we're going to have to grab some seed pods on the way back. Man, there's a lot of stalkers around here. Now, stalkers don't defend seed pods, but they just don't like you in general, so... are you going to be a problem? Hopefully not. I don't want to get my ass bitten off by a stalker. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's our inventory full and most of our storage full. Let's head back to the sea base and drop all that off. Unfortunately, this is going to be a construction episode. We've got to rebuild what we've lost, unfortunately. And as ever, I like showing off that part of the game. Because, you know, games like this, there's going to be a bit of a grind to get that kind of stuff done. And if I cut that out of the gameplay, then, you know, you don't get a true representation of what the game is like, what the game expects of you as a player. And I say this about 55,000 times, so a couple of people have probably heard that a lot. So I apologise for the repetition. Okay, in we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Nice to be home. Nice to be, you know, back at almost sea level where I can see daylight and not just trapped down below. Right. Did we get enough for 2 lubricant? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. Hang on. Oh, they have updated this, actually. This only requires 1 creepvine sea cluster now. I think it used to be 2 or even 3, maybe. So we can actually just make a bunch of lubricant and have that on hand. That would probably be for the best, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Because you can't keep the creepvine sea clusters or creepvine itself. They will decay over time, I believe. I'm going to store this... You know what? It's going to have to go in the... I keep storing stuff in the metal storage where it's not meant to be, but... honestly, I just need this stuff to go away. Right, grab the... let's grab some of the metal off, and we can start... we can actually start getting this built pretty quickly, I think. Open up you. Grab that. Open up you. Grab that. Perfect. Alright, let's turn that salvage into titanium. Don't mind me, Bob. Coming through. There we go. Thank God Bob isn't aggressive, because that could have just killed the entire campaign. Like, this entire series would have been destroyed by the fact that there was a vengeful shark inside my food production area. I mean, I suppose the worst case scenario could have just deconstructed the entire building. But I don't know if I can actually deconstruct a habitat that's in the middle of a bunch of other habitats that has stuff inside it. I've never actually tried. I don't really want to try, so we'll have to see. Okay, that should be enough for that's the 2 titanium ingots we need. We now need to turn those into plasteel ingots, which requires lithium or aluminium oxide. I can't remember. I should probably check that out. Lithium. Yep, we've got lithium, that's fine. Not as much as we used to. We used to have this whole storage full of lithium. We are also going to need all the other stuff soon. Okay, 1. Oop, 2. There we go. Right, get that done. Perfect. Right, now I need to grab 4 aluminium oxide, which is somewhere over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 2 of the lubricant, which we put over here. I'm going to forget this stuff's here, so, you know. I'm going to need 2 of the gel sacks. Got to remember to get more of those. The gel sacks I need to turn into aerogel. Okay, and what was the last bit we needed? We got the aerogel, we got the aluminium oxide, we got the plasteel. Yep, that's actually everything we need. Damn. Okay, that isn't actually too bad to build, is it? We were lucky. I mean, we already had the aerogel components. If we didn't, they would have been the biggest problem, I think. Because we would have to have gone down to one of the deeper biomes to get those, like the blood kelp. And that would have been, you know, that would have been a problem. Because the blood kelp is not friendly. Especially when... Damn it, that was not what I was trying to do. The blood kelp is not the friendliest place to be, and we don't have a Cyclops to go there, so we'd have to do it in the Seamoth. Which would have been okay, we probably would have survived that, but still. Right, Prawn Suit Mark II. I don't think we actually named the original Prawn Suit, so... yeah, this will just be Prawn Suit Mark II, I guess. Oh crap, where am I dropping this? Oh, crap, hang on, where are you going? Oh, don't hit the base, don't hit the base, don't hit the base, don't hit the base. Oh, okay, you've just kind of stopped. That's unusual. Do you have, like, neutral buoyancy at a certain level? That would be weird. You have got quite a lot large airspace in there, but... Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was a bit worried you were going to hit the base, but okay. Can I get in you? As soon as we get in this, we're going to start dropping again, I bet.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, there we go. Okay. Whee! I love the landing in this. It's awesome. Just the whole kind of Jaeger drop from Pacific Rim vibe I get from it. That really works for me, I'll be honest. Shoot. I need to get round to the other side of the base to actually dock this thing, because we built this on the wrong side. I don't actually know the best way of getting back around. It's not the most maneuverable thing. I can't just jet my way up a cliff, so... Let's walk around this way. Luckily, the prawn suit is actually pretty nimble on its feet. Like, this is, I don't know, probably equivalent to our native swimming speed before you get fins and stuff, so... That seems alright to me. You don't want to make stuff too slow. There's a shark over there. Just went into the rock. Which I don't really appreciate. Also, we don't normally get sharks over here. What the hell? I swear I saw a shark just go in there. Okay. Right. If we jump down this way, we need to get down to this little bit here. I did check. We built these at such a level that I can just jump into them from the base here, so... Just got to stop getting stuck on the ground, and we'll be fine. Let's get this thing docked up. Damn it. Okay, the giant suit of awesomeness getting stuck on a plant does seem a bit silly. Okay, let's position ourselves a little bit more to the right, and boost. Can't really look up, which is a problem, but I think we're on target. Excellent, there we go. And we are back on board. Okay, now we do need to get some upgrades for you, because obviously you're a bit beta right now. You don't have all the stuff we need. And we're going to definitely need the pressure compensator Mark III, which means making another one of those. That's going to be fun. What else do we need? Prawn suit drill arm. 3 diamonds and a plastic ingot. That's actually pretty easy to make. I could definitely go for that. I am tempted by the propulsion cannon, because that might really help in the defense if we can just pick stuff up and throw it. It says industrial strength, which makes me think it's stronger than the one I carry around on my person, so it can probably pick up stuff like sharks and fling them away. That seems pretty handy. Unfortunately, we can't get the thermal reactor because we don't have kyanite. We did get some kyanite on the old prawn suit, but rather than immediately returning after getting some kyanite, I decided to press on, and we lost all that when the prawn suit got killed. And here we are. So, I think next episode we've got to continue rebuilding this thing. We're going to do as much as we can, and then we've got to head back. I mean, the main objective is going to be trying to recover the Cyclops itself, which is somewhere really... Oh god, right, okay. 1,200 meters almost directly below us. We can get down there very easily. There's a warp gate we can just walk through. We teleport back into the thermal zone. If we can fight our way back to the Cyclops, we've just got to escape. But the Cyclops is low on power, and it was taking a lot of damage, so I'm not even sure we can escape in the Cyclops. That Cyclops could be dead, which is going to be a shame because we've got a lot of stuff on there. So I'm not really sure how to proceed with this, but we're going to have to give it a try. But anyway, I'm going to take a break here, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed with this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And hopefully, I'm going to see you later for the next one of these. Bye.